Hello, Libra. We are going to do a shadow work video for you today, right? Just issues that come up that need to be handled. We all have shadow work. These are all very judgment free, not intended to make you feel bad about life. We all have stuff buried that we have got to work on, right? And it sucks. So I'm going to pull from 4 decks total. I'm going to get you a shadow work oracle card. I'm going to pull with this black tarot deck, the spread, okay? These are hard to see, so if you want to take a better look at them, when I hold them up, feel free to pause it and zoom in, okay? I'll clarify with another deck. And then at the end, I'm going to draw you a Goddess Power Oracle, right? Just to tie it all together. Don't have to be female. It's not like that. Okay, so let's get your shadow work oracle card, right? This could be about the message. It could be a separate issue. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay. Don't forget to hit that like button. We've got greed. You are too attached to things in an excessive way. Nothing good comes of it. So we've all been there, right? Clinging on to just like tangible things, right? Buying too many tarot decks or rocks. Just saying, not just you, Libra, not just you. All right. So for Libra, shadow work for Libra. Okay. These are really just meant to help you kind of to validate what you're going through, that you're not just losing your mind, that something is going wrong, and understand how to fix it and that you can fix it, right? So Libra, shadow work for Libra. What's going on? I love this deck. I've never used it on camera. It's the first time I've ever used it on camera. I've used it for myself. It's pretty intense. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're trying to plan for the future, but you're not making much progress because you've got this hurdle, right? That you just need to get out of the way. Okay. There's a tree and it's like magic trick. There's a tree and it's like it's just gone, like it's just those roots are making the ground crack, right? And just losing your footing along the way. That's what's on the bottom of the deck. Lord. Okay. Coming into the current energy, we have the Tower. So you are in the midst of some big, big shakeups. All right. The challenge is the 6 of Wands, how to conquer it and win, right? It's a pretty cool 6 of Wands. You may have tried to work on this before and not gotten anywhere, right? The foundation of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles, working on that stability, right? Working on relationships, perhaps. I like this card too. If you look, she's like, she's a tree, but here's her face, right? With her nose right there. Pretty cool. I like it. All right, your recent past. These are hard to pull apart too. Judgment. You may have judged yourself. You may have felt like other people judged you. Maybe other people did judge you, right? But it's kind of like that was your cue that you needed to change it, right? The crowning energy for you is the King of Swords. Look at that. There's your air energy, right? Only king in the deck with a weapon. Coming into the near future, we have the Death card. You can end this once and for all, right? But you need to handle this before it ends things you didn't want to be ended, relationships, whatever it was, right? How you see yourself right now, we have the 10 of Cups. You're in a situation where you are very, very happy. Okay, you could be married or in a relationship or whatever, but your surroundings make you very happy. It's just that this little thing keeps coming up, right? Energy external to you or something that is hidden, the Ace of Cups, that's self-love, right? Your advice or your best course of action from the universe is the 5 of Swords. And your potential outcome is the 2 of Cups, right? The balance of that light and dark energy, but maybe even also, happiness in this connection. When you deal with the triggers of the trauma or whatever this is, that is kind of the last hurdle almost. It's like you have so many beautiful things right now in front of you, and this is just going to take away from it. if you let it, right? All right, so the current situation is the Tower. Some big shakeup, right? Inevitable. It's like there's nothing you can do about it. The Tower is universal energy, and the Hermit. So I feel like things are falling apart around your ears and you're trying to figure it out, right? Um, I will say that I think you're on the right path. You just may not be looking in the right place. There's just a component to this that you're missing. And you need to kind of let the universe bring it to you and be patient because it can and will affect your current situation, your future situations, right? The Knight of Wands, it's almost like there's a lot of chaos or energy around you that distracts you easily. So your challenge is the Six of Wands. You're like, why can't I conquer this? Why can't I have some success with this, right? Queen of Swords. You've got to fight it. There's a component of this that is like you need to fight this situation. You need to end it once and for all. This Queen of Swords is not messing around. Look at her. Zoom in and look. She did not come to play. And again, that's that air energy, right? You have to be ready to fight for what you want, right? And the Two of Pentacles. Um, or this situation is just going to play on repeat. That's, I mean, that's what happens with these kind of things, right? So the foundation of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Stability, sustainability, security, right? And the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands takes action, right? She fights for what she wants. She's action oriented. And they're saying, if you want this, this solid, stable life, you are going to have to fight the good fight to get it. You certainly could be dealing with fire signs or whatnot, but I really want to focus on you and what you need to do. But I do feel like you may even have somebody that's in a relationship with you that would be willing to fight those demons with you. So don't keep somebody closed out or in the dark, which could be another component of what you're doing. Yeah, the Six of Cups. You have issues from childhood, from your parents. It's exactly what this is about. And you're with somebody now that does not want you to not include them on these battles, this war that you're fighting. They don't want to be shut out. They want to walk through it with you. But this is certainly childhood or parental issues, I'm saying. Okay. And with this greed card, and this is not going to be for all of you, but I'm getting a very, very specific message about things from parents, or if your parents have passed away or they're just estranged or whatever it is, or from your childhood. You hold on to like tangible things, right? Because you feel like you've had to let go of or lost control of the people, the memories, the situations, right? When we know that that's not true, but it feels that way, right? So we latch on to things, right? All right, the recent past, we have Judgment. This certainly could be about a parent that's passed on to. I'm going to say that. So Judgment. I feel like could be the way that people look at you or the way you judge yourself, or fear of being judged. It can also be from someone who has passed on. Page of Swords. That Page of Swords, again, is your air energy. I just feel like, I feel like I'm getting too many messages here. Okay. There may have been things that happened in your childhood that you were not equipped to fight, right? As a younger person. And it may have spilled over into your parenting or your children. And the Emperor. I feel like you have some I don't want to say daddy issues because that just makes it sound so trivial, but there's some issues from your childhood that have to do with an older male, a father, a brother, um, an uncle, something like that, and you were not equipped to fight it. And I think maybe your parents didn't hear you, or one of your parents didn't hear you, but they're coming through now saying, this is valid. This is something you need to work on. Don't let it, cause problems in relationships or with people that you love, your family, your children, your partner, whomever, or all of those. The King of Swords in the crowning energy, you need to fight for this, right? You need to fight for this. You are worth fighting for. You are worth saving. You've got people around you that love you, that want to help you go through this. And you may very well be worried about what they'll think of you when you break down and finally talk about it, right? But death. Yeah, you need to end this now. You need to fight this to the death and get it out of your energy, out of your orbit, out of your life, just dead and gone for good, so that it cannot interrupt your future anymore, right? And the world. End this cycle. Learn those lessons, move forward, and get on with your best life. So we had death up here. We also have death coming in the near future. You can send this issue running for the hills, never to be bothered by it again, right? That's what the universe is encouraging you to do. But you're going to have to face some of the darkness that resides in you to do that, right? The Five of Pentacles, abandonment issues, being left out in the cold, someone leaving too soon, and you not being able to, kind of handle that, deal with it, and it's kind of just gotten bigger as time has gone by. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this situation could really help you be in that energy of self-fulfillment, right? And finding your own footing, your own stability. And this is it doesn't mean that you're going to be left alone, or that, this is anything like that. It just means that finally being able to stand on your own 2 feet, finding happiness for yourself, and being able to, to release that instead of releasing, this negative energy, finding some positive energy. Um, but I also feel like, and this isn't going to be for all of you, but I feel like some of you have a mother who has passed on, who was brilliant and beautiful and took care of you and stood on her own 2 feet. And I feel like that there's something in that that is a trigger. But this person is coming through saying, look, you can do this, right? You can get through this. I'm right here by your side. The universe is on your side. So the 10 of Cups is how you see yourself right now. You may very well be, have a happy family life. It's just that sometimes this rears its ugly head, right? Causes you to doubt yourself. Um, you feel all of that hurt and abandonment and sadness all over again. And you feel like it's uncontrollable, right? 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Um, Again, this is that energy of you needing to find fulfillment on your own, finding happiness within yourself so that you don't lose that happiness, right? If you cannot find happiness and love and fulfillment within you, you don't have it to give to someone else, right? But I also feel like sometimes you just feel like you're on your own, like you feel kind of almost estranged from your own relationship. King of Pentacles. Trying to provide. I feel like you're doing a very good job of trying to provide for your family, for your loved ones, for your, happy home, whatever this is. So energy external to you is this Ace of Cups. I feel like you don't understand how much the people around you love you. And you also just aren't loving yourself enough, right? Yeah, the Lovers. You've got somebody right next to you. You could be, in a connection or a relationship with this person, married, whatever it is. And this person truly loves, all of you, and they want to work through this with you, and they want to provide, support and help in getting through this. And I almost just feel like you kind of shut down and shut people out. And the Fool, they're ready to take this leap with you. They want new beginnings with you. They want happiness. They don't want baggage weighing you down, right? They don't want that for you any more than you want that. So in your best advice, we have this Five of Swords. That's fighting this, right? So that you can detach from this negativity, from this energy. The King of Swords, that fight, right? We saw that same card in the crowning energy. But you have to love yourself enough to, to fight this. Yeah, the Devil. It will absolutely take over every dark little recess of your mind if you let it. And it will ruin relationships if you let it. So in your outcome, we have the Two of Cups. This is that perfect amalgam of light and dark within you, right? Because we can't have one without. But um, finding that balance, right? We are human. We are going to have darkness in us. That's just the facts. This also could be, a relationship that could really be stronger and better, especially since we had this, the Tower in the current energy. Things feel like they're falling apart. Address this, right? You've got somebody that wants to help you. The Knight of Pentacles. I feel your hesitancy, but I also feel like you'll really be able to find your footing and move forward. The Knight of Pentacles is very stable, very reliable, doesn't move super fast, but that's okay. And the Chariot, there's some fast movement. There's, the Chariot is that battle wagon that rides around the battlefield victoriously right after they win the battle. And that can be the energy that you're in. It's really big Six of Wands energy. Winning, right? Victory. All right, so I'm going to get you a Goddess Power Oracle card. You do not have to be female to resonate with this. They're just messages, okay? Okay. Card number 26, Kuan Yin. It says compassion. Card 26. Let's figure it out. All right. Compassion is what's needed right now to help you release perfectionism and defensiveness. That's exactly what we saw, right? Not wanting to let anybody in, wanting to feel in control, that defensive energy. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce suffering. So be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly. We had the Judgment card. Too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. Tuning into the energy of compassion and kindness for yourself and for others almost instantly eradicates the stirred up energy of controlling thoughts and knee-jerk behaviors. Okay? This goddess offers a gentle nudge to ask yourself a question. What would kindness do in this situation? And a lot of that is kindness to yourself, right? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions and new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the food you eat. Make kindness a priority. The alignment message, it says, are you overwhelmed by suffering? How can you change this? Do you feel hopeless? There is an important time of reckoning upon you and reordering upon you, but you want to be careful not to fall into this pit of despair, right? The good news is this goddess, your higher power, whatever you subscribe to, is here to help you. Focus your mind, choose this issue to fight. Don't choose the whole world to fight. Let somebody in to help you. Even the smallest step towards self-love and compassion is huge. And this also says educate yourself about cultural issues. There could even be, like mixed culture relationships. However that resonates for you, okay? Always ask in your words and your relationships and in your community, how will what I do, how will what I do serve myself and others well? If you don't get it right, you can always course correct. Everyone is learning right now, and Kuan Yin reminds you to be kind to yourself as you accept your role in birthing a new world into being. And that's what we have with have the death cards. That's it. We have it twice. Yeah, here and here, right? This is death and rebirth, right? Something ends, something new begins. Okay. So I feel like this is a really good message for you. And I do feel like there's just this like kind of like bottomless pit of sadness and loss um, that resulted in some abandonment issues. And I do feel like it stems from your childhood or from parents or both. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join me here every Friday for free card pull Friday. Okay. And in the meantime, I'm sending you lots of love and healing light, and I will see you soon.